Gura, what motivated you to join Hololive? How's your time been so far? What motivated me to join Hololive? My mom actually motivated me to join Hololive. I remember I was sitting at the kitchen table, looking at the audition tweet, and I was like, man, should I do this? And I called my mom. I said, oh no, actually I think I was still with Mama. I was like, hey Ma, should I? There's this thing called Hololive. And she was like, well, what's that? I was like, okay, it's girls play video games and then they dance on a stage. Actually though, I've shown my parents. I used to be really dorky about it. But many years ago, I was really into like the 3D, like 3D like Miku stage performances and stuff. Like with the projections and stuff, and how realistic they've been able to make Miku look over the years. And I would show my parents like the packed arenas that Miku would have, and even other virtual talents. And I remember being like, I remember sitting at the foot of their bed showing my parents. They were just looking at it like that, the Winnie the Pooh meme with the he's squinting looking at the meme or whatever. And they're watching this Vocaloid character scream in front of this packed audience, and I'm like, you see that one day that's gonna be me. I want to do that. I want to be on the stage. I want to do that someday. I want to do that, and I want to play games, and I want to do the 3D, and I want to like have like tracking and all that. I want to do the real deal. And they're like, oh, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Wow, Gura. That was a lot of years ago. And I remember I tried really hard to get into like motion tracking and stuff like that, but it like, oh my god, the amount of knowledge you need of 3D software, and then the suits. I remember looking at like X-Sense suit and perception neuron suits and stuff like that, because I really wanted to get into it, and like blend shapes and like having. That's when I started modeling 3D characters, but I didn't get very far into that because it was just way above my creativity and skill level. But yeah, I looked into getting like blend shapes. You could have live feed tracking of facial expressions and all that setup and stuff like that. I was really into it. So I really admire Amelia Watson. You know, she's on the right track. That kind of thing. I really admire her because she's doing it. But yeah. But now I feel like joining Hololive. That was one of my kicks that I wanted to join Hololive, because I was like, maybe I can fulfill this dream. And then also my mom was like, yeah, do it. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose, Gura? I was like, alright. And that's when I did it. And then I told you guys this already. I kept recording the audition over and over again, and then I didn't really like how I was doing it. I didn't feel very true to myself. I felt like I was yelling. Because what I did for my audition was I made a video that I was asked to do. And then I also did a written transcript of it, just in case, because I didn't know if people that would be viewing the audition tapes, I didn't know if they could speak English. I just didn't know. So I wrote it out all as well, and I put like art on it, and I drew myself in a power stance. I've mentioned that before. Yeah, I remember yelling the script that I wrote. Actually, I didn't write a script. I spoke freely, and then I transcribed what I spoke. But yeah. And then I took a break outside, and I went for a walk, and I said, you know what? If you're gonna do this, do it the way that you are. Actually, be yourself. And that's when I did it the right way, I guess.